The Xbox 360, speaking of previous Xbox consoles, Sean Finnegan, has officially ceased production, which means it's officially retired. You could still buy one, obviously, but they're just not going to manufacture any new ones
anymore. Yeah,
that is correct. So quickly, I wanted to go around the table. There is a gun at your head, loaded. The trigger's about to get pulled.
With bullets?
Name your favorite. Pick one. Your favorite Xbox 360 game. Doesn't have to be first party.
Oh my God, this is so hard.
Anything.
I feel like all of our
your
faces
family is going to die.
Does it really have to be one?
It is going to be like the end of Dark Knight.
so
Jesus Christ,
with
I
Two-Face.
understand.
No, you should have just made him answer it because now I'm like, wait, what about this game? I had one and now there's like 10. I'm like,
Okay.
Harvey Dent has a gun pointed at your son's head.
Oh, but that's Prince Joffrey. Kill that kid. He's awful.
Can it be 3?
No, that wasn't him. That was.
Joffrey was in Batman Begins.
He was in Batman Begins.
Yeah,
he was
can we
the kid.
exclude
Can we make it
threes?
just
Wait,
3
yeah.
and not 1?
Bonnie,
Anything
go.
but 1.
No, one.
Okay.
I will shoot you in the head.
Okay,
One game.
The real answer, but it's the fake answer, is Banjo-Kazooie HD. The real answer is Catherine.
Wow.
Okay. All
Interesting.
right. Shark, go. I
This
will
is
kill your family
Such
right
a
now.
hard choice for me.
I like the idea that right outside someone's trying to edit a video and it's like, who's going to kill their family?
It has to be.
They're dialing the police right now. This podcast isn't going well.
It has to be
threatening.
BioShock.
BioShock, strong call.
But
Nope.
No!
there are 2 other games.
Your family gets,
Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie.
that I would also
your
potentially
family
choose.
dies. Your family lives. You got.
Hey, he did it. Are you gonna shoot him or what?
Deadly Premonition.
Whoa, that's
Wow.
even crazier.
That's.
Also, sorry, Mum and Dad, but also Fallout 3 and Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, see?
Sorry about it.
Mass Effect 1,
Fallout 3
Halo
goes to
3.
Mom, Arkham Asylum, the bullet goes
For
to Dad.
every game above one game that you say one family member gets killed.
That's fine.
You've
Chelsea's
just
fine.
I still
murdered
have
your
my
parents.
dog and my sister, so that's okay. Yeah.
I
can
love
make
your
do.
parents got killed before the dog got killed.
You're not going to kill a dog.
obviously.
You're going to kill parents before you
Yeah,
kill a
let's be
dog,
real.
right?
Yeah.
Mass Effect 1, I
Mass
realized
Effect
was
is a
my
great
answer.
game.
It's like just one game. Yes,
What about Portal?
What about Portal?
a little technically rough around the edges, but my God. It's,
Oh, dude, that game has a. I have one of my
love that
greatest
game.
all-time gaming experiences is from that game. Like, there's a mission where you go to the moon, like our Earth moon, and I remember like driving around in the Mako and getting
I love
out
that thing.
and looking
it
up.
really
people who don't
well
like it.
and truly somehow lived up to its goal of being feeling like an epic space opera.
Oh, totally.
you're
Did it.
totally right.
I remember
did it.
before that, this was before I was working
Sorry,
in the
Monty.
industry, but I remember reading a review that opened with, "Not since 1977 have I been transported to a world this fully realized." And I was like, that's a Star Wars reference? That's super crazy to me because I didn't think like a game could live up to Star Wars.
I actually kind of agree that it does, though, yeah.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember, like I said, I was driving around the moon on the Mako, and I get out at some point, and I look up, just exploring the
Like how
world.
that's
and
the thing you
there's-
mentioned, though. You're like, this world is so immersive. I was in this weird
I was on this space rock.
jumpy truck.
Yeah, no, but like the point is, I get
You
out.
could see Earth.
And I looked up at the sky and I saw Earth, and right there on my TV, I did the whole covering it with your thumb thing, and I remember thinking like, wow, like I'm on a different planet here. It's crazy, man.
I think
Super
like
crazy.
one of the most angry that I've been in a game was when my Rex died.
Oh yeah.
And I actually probably for the first time when I've ever played a game put the controller down and just walked away. I was like, I'm out. And people are like, why don't you just reload your save? I'm like, you can't do that in Mass Effect. That's
Yeah.
cheating.
Yeah.
But I was like, I was so affected. I was
Just
so
walk
angry.
I had a legit like crisis deciding who to save, Ashley or Caden.
Well,
that
obviously
was
you killed a
easy.
racist woman.
Well, so
No, the dude,
I saved her.
The dude, what's his face was annoying.
But she's super racist, Ryan.
He
I think the technical
Annoying.
term
hold on.
is
Racist.
I went renegade as F in that game. So.
Are you saying for racism?
No, I'm just saying bad. It was,
Ryan's
I
character didn't
I
give a
took the most
fuck.
awful, evil route I possibly could.
That's the one. Like I think
all
it's
three
Mass Effect
games.
1 where you punch the reporter.
No,
right?
that-
is that 2?
That's
No, that was shit.
I
One
think
or
that's
two.
I think that's 2.
Okay. I definitely remember a renegade option. Oh
I'm
yeah,
thinking
because
of
in
Jessica
2,
Chobot in 3. You don't get to punch her.
because in 2
I
that's
like
when you
Jessica
actually pull the
Chobot.
triggers during the The cutscenes, right?
In
The dialogue
2
scenes. That's in 2.
In 2, there's the one guy you throw off a building if
Right.
you
Yeah.
renegade.
No, but there's
which
one
was
where like a
incredible.
reporter asks you a
Yeah.
question
And
that's
you deck her.
skirting the line, and if you do the renegade option, you just knock her out.
Right.
Which is
That's right.
hilarious.
Oh god.
I remember
And I
watching my
did that.
roommate do that, and I was
I
like,
did that.
"What?"
Well, at the
just like
end
Mass
of
Effect
every
1.
level of Catherine, you get to go to a bar and order drinks
Ah,
answer some cool
Marty's
questions.
type
and
of
answer
game.
cool questions.
Yeah, I like Catherine.
Also,
Deadly
Halo 3
Premonition is better.
is my other one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, your
No-
mom's dead.
No
Sorry.
Halo game has done scope better than Halo 3 to date, I think. That part
argue
where
with
that about that, yeah.
is it it's not the Forward Unto Dawn, is it? Where it like comes swinging in onto the level, like, you know what I'm talking about? There's this level where you're primarily on vehicles. You're in a desert level. I forget what it's called, and like you drive to the edge.
Savo
after-
Highway?
No, it's not.
That's the immediately I thought of the
Yeah,
highway.
no, not the highway one. You're not in a tank the whole time, but you're in a Scorpion and a bunch of other vehicles, and you're driving out towards like the edge of like this level where the world is, and then all of the marine chatter is like the Forward Unto Dawn or some big frigate is going to come in, and they're like, I didn't even know you could bring those into orbit, and then all of a sudden this massive spaceship, I think it's the Forward Unto
I don't
Dawn,
remember.
It comes out of hyperspace.
yeah, comes out of hyperspace and swings
Yeah,
into the
I remember
atmosphere and
that.
lands right next to you and drops a bunch of warthogs and tanks for you to continue the level on.
Oh,
and I remember being like,
yeah, it's towards the end. I remember that
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that's
this
right
Yeah.
towards
huge
the end.
moment,
Yeah,
and I'm
that's,
just like,
that's like one of the
whoa.
lost levels. I
Yeah.
totally remember that.
it's so cool, man.
That
like
was
I remember that.
That's like that
felt
desert
like a
level that
movie.
has like those little bits of caves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I forget what
Stuff,
it's called.
Good stuff.
Pretty sure it's the Forward.
I haven't
Unto
played
Dawn.
Halo 3 since it came out, actually. So
Oh man, that game.
Good stuff.
behind.
So
And
no
Hexic.
more awesome packing game.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets it was on the hard drive.
See?
I mean, also Gears of War.
Many people's first ever achievement was in Hexic.
Yeah.
Mine probably was. Excellent
I'm
console.
pretty sure
What a
mine
console.
was Spider-Man 3, actually. Oh, Gun. No, it would have been Gun. Who am I kidding? Would have been Gun. I'm sorry.
What about Alan Wake?
I won't talk about it. I finished that game.
All
I have
right.
several achievements in that game.
Several.
Multiple.